Good evening and welcome to the Trash Picture Show. Guys, you probably have heard me fucking go on and on and on to nauseum about this particular movie. Primitive War was made on a budget of $7 million and is the brainchild of Luke Spark. It's based off the excellent novel series from Eaton Pieces of the same name, Primitive War. And it's essentially, what if you got all your army men and all your dinosaurs and played with them in the same sandpit? But this goes deeper than that. This is an allegory for Vietnam that happens to be set in Vietnam. That's the cool thing about this movie. The premise is essentially a special forces unit known as Vulture Squad is sent into a valley to find a missing unit of Green Berets. And unfortunately, due to some fuckery by some Russian scientists, the valley is teeming with prehistoric predators. And these de-extinct denizens have no issue with taking out anyone who enters their territory in the jungles of Southeast Asia. This movie is fucking brilliant. If you haven't seen it, please, I implore you to check it out. The story is essentially Apocalypse Now mixed with obviously Jurassic Park with a splash of Predator. It is action-packed, it is gory as fuck, and the effects look amazing. Not to the same level as Jurassic Park. Nothing's ever going to top the visual effects that Steven Spielberg had at his disposal for that movie, but these are pretty fucking close. These are not Asylum level effects. These are fucking brilliant. And the bestiary is amazing. You have creatures from Utahraptor, Deinonychus, Tyrannosaurus rex, Edmontosaurus, Triceratops, Spinosaurus, Apatosaurus, Quetzalcoatlus. You have an entire bestiary of prehistoric creatures. And the great thing is, these feel like animals. They aren't anthropomorphized like the Jurassic movies do. There's no hero dinosaurs, there's no villain dinosaurs. These are just animals who are now de-extinct and flourishing in the jungles of Vietnam. And it is so fucking good because they finally give us paleo-accurate dromaeosaurs. The Deinonychus and the Utahraptors look magnificent. Full plumage, fully grown, and vicious as fuck. Vulture Squad has to contend with these bastards the most. And by God, these guys are scary. Particularly the Utahraptors. One poor character gets disemboweled and is dragged into the brush where the creature intends to hide him from his comrades and then eat him later. And it is fucking harrowing. This movie makes dinosaurs fucking scary. It doesn't try to make them these kind of vicious slasher villains, but it doesn't portray them as super majestic either. Even herbivores pose a threat. There's a really brief scene with a stampede of Triceratops chasing our heroes, and it is so fucking good. Again, there is just something about seeing dinosaurs as animals. Not as monsters and not as benevolent creatures. Just fucking animals in their natural habitat. There's scenes where the unit pass by creatures just majestically grazing. They pose no threat and are in the background. It just shows that these creatures have adapted so well to our environment and our modern day and are flourishing in this jungle in Southeast Asia, and Vietnam is the perfect backdrop. As I said, this is an allegory for Vietnam that just happens to be set in Vietnam. It wasn't the Vietnamese army, it was nature, it was the landscape that defeated the American army. And this is twofold with this. These dinosaurs don't have any objectives. They don't care about military allegiances or technology. They are trying to survive. And if they have to render your flesh from your bones and drag you kicking and screaming into the brush to do so, they will fucking do it. And it is just so fucking good. The cast is solid. You have Ryan Canton from True Blood. You have Jeremy Piven. And you have Tricia Heffler from Battlestar Galactica as a Russian scientist who may or may not be on our hero's side. The cast is fucking splendid. Some of the other characters do fall into the background and you do have some cliches of the quiet badass and the jokey kind of squad member, but by and large the cast is fucking solid. Any other criticisms I have to cite? This movie does go on maybe 20 to 25 minutes more than it has to. I did feel it dragged somewhat, but I still fucking enjoyed it. The other criticism I have is, while they do get a lot of the dinosaurs very paleo accurate, the Tyrannosaur design is obviously based on the Jurassic Park one, but I won't blame them for that because the Jurassic Park T-Rex is so recognizable. You want to get your audience to have a bit of familiarity and don't want to deviate too much from the creature they've come to know. So guys, if you've seen Primitive War, let me know what you think, but if you haven't, please check it out. Check out the novel. There's also a kick-ass comic book that I was part of the Kickstarter for. As a result, I got some really fucking cool art for doing the Kickstarter. But yeah, guys, whatever you do, please check out this movie. It only cost 7 million, but Luke Spark used every fucking penny, and you can see it there on the screen. So if you can, check out Primitive War. It kicks ass, it's badass, and it is probably one of the best dinosaur movies, and most certainly a fantastic palate cleanser for all you people who are disappointed by Jurassic World Dominion and Rebirth. But yeah, guys, my name's Martin, and as I said before, if you've seen Primitive War, let me know in the comments below, and if you haven't, check this fucking movie out, because it kicks fucking arse.
Doing what you want. We're probably all gonna die screaming because...